Look at, like, say, you know, a bit trip game or a rock band game or anything that's sort of considered a music game. They have like a set soundtrack that's created, and then you have to do like beat matching and things like that to do things on the beat. Dyad is just completely the opposite of that. Rather than it having a soundtrack that you play on, the soundtrack is made by how you play. So it's the complete reversal of that. Nothing else was like it, and I felt like there was a whole bunch of mechanical ideas and things like that that hadn't been explored before. So I was like, well, let's figure out where this goes. So as I would play the game, I'd throw something in real quick, play it again, you know, change it up, play it, change it up, play it, change it up, play it, and eventually it landed where it is now. It was never intended to be like this at all. Everything's procedural. There are textures, but I warp the textures and I do lots of programming things with the textures. So I use the textures more as data than I do as like an actual texture. So all the mechanics in the game, like every time you hook an enemy, every time you move around, every time you lance, every time you get hit, whatever, it all changes the mix of like 100 different sounds dynamically. Constantly. Because there's 27 levels, every level has a different goal, right? There's 3 or maybe 5 or 6 race levels where it's just like go as fast as possible. You've learned all the mechanics. Here's a nice test to go as fast as possible. Then there'll be a level that's like a survival horror level. A big, angry Igor Stravinsky build-up happens as you're dying, and your job is to not have that happen, and it's horrifying. It's like absolutely terrifying, right? And then for the music generation, that's just happening throughout. Like even the main menu itself is a musical instrument that you can, you know, mess around with and remix and stuff like that. There was originally me and another game designer named Pekko Koskinen from Finland. We were playing with ideas and things like that, and then for financial reasons and other various reasons, he was no longer able to work on it. So I started working on it alone. I hired a programmer for a year, then I ran out of money. This game took way longer than I thought it would. So I hired a programmer for a year, Derek Tong, he helped me out. Jason DeGroot helped me out. And so it's been a lot of people sort of helping me out, but it's like from the beginning it's been my thing. Dyad's coming out on PSN, it'll be a PS3 exclusive, and look for it coming out this summer.